Welcome to Rustic Cottage Co. I'm Julie and I hope you like my Facebook page Rustic Cottage Co, my group Rustic Cottage Co and my YouTube channel Rustic Cottage Co. This video is to inspire you. Please give the thumbs up, like, tell your friends and pass the word on. That will help my business. I much appreciate the time you're taking to enjoy this video. Please keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you again for watching Rustic Cottage Co. from Julie. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie. This is the third table. Usually I shy away from this kind of 80s, 70s kind of look table, but I think I can have some fun with this one. And I picked it up for free, so that's always a plus. And I know exactly what I want to do, so I'm just going to get on with this one and get it painted up. I've easily just pulled up and removed the glass of this piece. I do not need the glass, so that gives you a little hint of what I'm going to be doing with this piece. And next I'm going to be painting the whole frame white. I'm not going to do the charcoal grey underneath, as I will not be distressing back, so just pure white everywhere will be going on to this piece. I got the first coat on, just literally slapped on some white chalk paint over the whole of the framework of this coffee table, and I have just noticed as I am filming here that I actually missed, can you see, this one little bit, so I'll go back and go and do that in a minute. You never know what you miss. So anyway, I will be doing 2 and a bit coats. The 2 coats will fully cover this piece, but there's always touch-ups that need to be done, so I always say 2 and a bit coats, and then the framework of this coffee table will be finished. Okay, so I have got the second coat on this piece. I'll wait for it to completely dry, and then I will go do some touch-ups in any areas that it just needs some touch-ups. There's always going to be spaces where you just couldn't get the brush to be even everywhere, but it's looking good so far. And yeah, come back and do some touch-ups. This one has the second coat and touch-up coat on. It's pretty much finished. I will turn it upside down, make sure the inside of the legs are finished, because I see parts that I have missed because I can't get in there as well. And also there's a couple of spots where there's some bleed through, so I'll just put some top coat on that, and then do one more, just a little go over with the white, and then top coat again on the bleed through, and I'll just take care of that. If there's only a small amount of bleed through, then I just put a little top coat on and then paint over, and then top coat on top of that, and the bleed through is fine. And I knew it would be very minimal on this piece. So this is almost ready for the next step. So I flipped this coffee table upside down and added plywood on the bottom here, so that when we do the top part, we're going to be doing pallet wood on the top. We've got something to nail it into and hold it in place. So this is now ready to flip over and start cutting and putting the pallet wood in. Alright, so let's get going. So these are scrap pieces of wood. There's odd pieces of wood. These are pallets that have been taken apart. You can see where the nail holes been for the pallets. And what I do is get my friend, because I still don't like power tools, yep, I know, to cut them into shape and size of what I need. And each piece then gets given back to me, and I use my glaze, this one and this one, and I just stain it with the glaze. I use the glaze because I love these colours. That's why I use it rather than stain. They go on nicely, they look old, they look antique, it looks kind of rustic looking rather than just stained. So I just put it on with a cloth and rub everywhere. Cover the whole piece and the ends, the sides, everywhere. You don't need a lot. You can even dilute it with some water, as it is water-based, to get the look you're looking for, or you can put many coats on if you want it darker. Just dry between each coat, and remember that once you are ready for the clear coat to go on the top, it will go darker. So it's darker when it's wet, then when it dries it goes lighter, and then when you put the clear coat on it goes darker again. So the brown I use as kind of a stain. This is aged glaze from Rust-Oleum, and then I don't have much of this one left, and keep saying I'm going to buy some more. This is a smoked glaze. It's kind of a greyish kind of colouring. As I say, I don't have a lot of it. This one I put on top, and it really gives that rustic kind of look. The grey I find makes it look like it's been outside getting old for years. So I always like putting the grey one on. So each piece will dry, and then when they'll be nailed in place onto the coffee table, and then when they are all nailed in place, I then put a poly clear coat on top of it all. And I usually put, because it's a surface that'll be handled a lot, it's a top, like a coffee top, coffee table, I put 2 to 3 coats on. So I put it one coat on, leave it overnight, then another coat, so it takes 3 nights, letting a whole night in between for the drying process, just so that the coffee table, from having spills and whatever else, any kind of surface like a dining room table, coffee table, or any top that may need to be wiped down with a cloth or wetness or something, it is well protected. So that's why I put 2 to 3 coats on any surface that I know is going to be used and touched and maybe spilt on in the future. So that's going to be now nailed in place, again with the air nailer, which I don't know what it is. My friend will be nailing it in place for me, and then I'll show you putting the top coat on. So this is the process I do. I get my wood from different places. As I say, it's free pallets, all bits of wood. Usually Marketplace tells you like where you can go and pick it up for free. It's usually outside someone's house or a business, and that's where I get it from. So now I've finished staining all the pallet wood. My friend has cut it perfectly for me, and we have now nailed it in, and I made sure that the wood was going in a herringbone that way, and then this one back that way, so it has a pattern to it, and just being the 3 panels gave it that look. So it has the perfect look. It goes well with the piece. I love the outcome of this piece. It's exactly how I envisioned it, and if you want to come in close and see the detail of how the glaze, not stain but glaze I use, just gives that rustic look and brings out the pallet wood so perfectly. All rustic, each piece has its own look, not what 2 pieces are the same, and it just gives some texture to the piece. Piece is finished and now ready to be staged. What do you think? Hey everyone, I thought I would just pop on and do a big thank you. Some of you that have been with me for a while will have noticed that this channel is growing nicely, and others that have just subscribed, I'd like to say welcome. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I live in Canada on the west coast, close to Vancouver. I'm about an hour north of Vancouver in a city called Chilliwack, which is a rustic farm type town looking, small, but it is labelled officially as a city here, and I have mountains all around me, lakes all around me, and farms all around me. So it's a beautiful, quaint place that I just love to be. And that's why I have the inspiration every day all around me to do more rustic, more farmhouse kind of home decor and furniture, and love it so much. I only sell my furniture and my home decor locally, as I find from this area to anywhere else the shipping is just not reasonable for you. It's just not, it's not worth it. If I find a shipping that would be reasonable, I would do it, but I can't justify paying lots of money for shipping myself, and I don't want you to either. So that's what I do. I sell locally, but also I love to inspire for everyone else to just try things themselves too. And most things, if you've got a creative mind, can be quite simple, and just to put a paintbrush in your hand can be fun and relaxing for me. So I wanted to say hello, welcome to new subscribers. I wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers for being there all the way through this, and this is not the end, this is the beginning. And I wanted to just say thank you for the year. It's great, and my subscriptions, my followers and everything is growing nicely, mainly to do with one of my videos just went crazy, and that's amazing. And it was a mason jars decoupage video, just took off and just has brought me so many new friends. It's been amazing, so thank you for that. I do have other videos of furniture, crafts, home decor, so make sure you flip back, look through all my different videos and see what piques your interest to watch. Also coming up, I wanted to let you know I've been doing this summer lots of furniture, because I like to paint the furniture outside on the deck, in the covered patio and things like that, because the weather's been so hot. That's why hairs up everything else, the weather is so hot here. Even though it is Canada, we are having heat wave this year. Also coming up, now that it's coming towards the mid to end of summer, I'm thinking of fall. I do a little bit of fall stuff, but also do Halloween. I love to do one big nice Halloween kind of display, so I'll be working on that coming up soon, and hope you come along with me. I'll always be doing furniture. That's one of the things I love to do, especially anything that is trash to treasure, junk or donated. I love to just completely flip it in a way that I see it, and let you kind of see the vision as I go along in the video, and have fun with something that just usually you would throw out. That's my favorite thing to do. The home decor I love to do too, and I do that as well. And then obviously coming towards fall, we'll have the big explosion of Christmas stuff, and that's always fun to do. So that's coming up. Right now I'm in the middle of shifting furniture around, starting to move out a little bit of the summer stuff to get myself organized, have one area that will be fall, one area that will be doing the Halloween, and then starting on the Christmas stuff. So this week I'll be doing a lot of kind of sorting and getting myself together. But I wanted to just stop and say hello, welcome, thank you. And I've just had so much of an amazing week. I'm just truly blessed that people are just coming on and being inspired. That's the whole point of this. And anyone that's watching on my Facebook page, Rustic Cottage Co, and my group, Rustic Cottage Co, I've been a little bit distanced this week just because the YouTube stuff's been going crazy, and I wanted to just delve into that and just tidy up my YouTube, so I took some time to do that. But I will be coming back into my page and my group and doing some lives and doing some stuff and just getting going on that as well, and having some fun with that. So sorry that I haven't been around a little bit this week, but I'm back. And thank you again for everyone with their support, family, friends. Thank you so much. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and thumbs up. Thank you.